What if I told you that the biggest problem with the Apple Watch Ultra lineup is finally about to disappear forever? For years, Apple fans have loved the Ultra series for its insane durability, premium titanium design, massive display, and incredible battery life, but there has always been one unavoidable complaint that almost every user secretly agreed on the second they strapped it onto their wrist. The watch felt huge, heavy, bulky, almost like wearing a small titanium brick every single day. Whether you were trying to sleep with it, slide it under a jacket sleeve, wear it comfortably during workouts, or simply use it casually throughout the day, the thickness and weight constantly reminded you that this was a hardcore rugged smartwatch first and an everyday wearable second. But now, according to massive new leaks and insider reports, Apple is preparing the biggest transformation in Ultra history with the upcoming Apple Watch Ultra 4. And honestly, if these rumors turn out to be true, this might become the first Apple Watch Ultra that truly feels perfect. From a dramatically thinner titanium body to a smarter battery system, upgraded health tracking, Touch ID security, and a more futuristic edge-to-edge display, Apple may finally be creating the smartwatch users have been waiting for since the original Ultra launched. So if you are even slightly interested in Apple products, smartwatch leaks, future technology, or you are planning to upgrade your wearable this year, you seriously need to watch this entire video because some of these upgrades sound absolutely insane. The biggest change is easily the design overhaul. Multiple leaks suggest Apple is completely redesigning the internal structure of the Ultra 4 to make it significantly slimmer than previous generations. Reports currently claim the watch could become around 10 to 15% thinner compared to the Apple Watch Ultra 3. Now that may not sound massive at first, but in the smartwatch world, even a tiny reduction in thickness can completely transform comfort and usability. Apple is reportedly reorganizing internal components like the motherboard, battery layers, and haptic engine to flatten the entire chassis without sacrificing durability. The company still plans to use aerospace-grade titanium, meaning the Ultra 4 should remain just as rugged and premium as before while becoming much easier to wear throughout the day. This is extremely important because one of the biggest reasons many people avoided the Ultra lineup was simply because it looked and felt too large on smaller wrists. Apple now seems determined to turn the Ultra into a device that works not only for athletes and adventurers but also for everyday users who want a premium luxury smartwatch experience. But here is where things become really interesting. Normally when companies make devices thinner, battery life suffers badly. However, Apple may actually improve battery life while shrinking the body. The secret reportedly comes from the brand new S11 chip. According to leaks, Apple is heavily focusing on efficiency this year instead of just chasing raw performance numbers. The S11 processor is rumored to use a new architecture designed specifically for smarter power management, AI-assisted background optimization, and lower energy consumption across the entire system. Because of this, reports suggest the Apple Watch Ultra 4 could deliver close to 48 hours of regular battery life on a single charge. That is a massive improvement for people who use their watches heavily every day. Imagine leaving home on Friday, tracking workouts, receiving notifications, using GPS navigation, monitoring sleep, and still having enough battery left by Sunday night without searching for a charger. That level of convenience changes everything. While Garmin may still dominate ultra-long endurance categories, Apple appears ready to close the gap while offering a much more advanced smart experience overall. The display is also expected to receive major upgrades. Apple reportedly wants the Ultra 4 to feature smaller bezels and a larger usable screen area without making the watch physically larger. This means users could see more information at once while maintaining a cleaner and more futuristic design. During workouts or outdoor adventures, larger maps, elevation data, notifications, and health stats would become much easier to read instantly. Leaks also mention improved anti-reflective technology and higher sustained brightness for better outdoor visibility under direct sunlight. Whether you are hiking through mountains, running under bright summer skies, or simply checking notifications outdoors, the display should feel noticeably clearer and more immersive than before. Health tracking is another area where Apple is reportedly making huge improvements, but the company seems to be taking a smarter approach this time. Instead of adding dozens of random new sensors most people barely use, Apple may focus on improving the accuracy of the features users already rely on every day. The optical heart rate sensor, ECG system, movement tracking, and workout measurements are all expected to become significantly more precise. This is especially important for athletes because current smartwatches sometimes lose tracking accuracy during intense workouts involving sweat, wrist movement, or heavy motion. Apple reportedly wants the Ultra 4 to maintain stable readings even during activities like weightlifting, cycling, CrossFit, and mountain climbing. That focus on precision could make this one of the most reliable fitness smartwatches Apple has ever created. However, the most exciting leak might actually involve security. According to multiple reports, Apple is testing Touch ID for the Apple Watch Ultra 4. If true, this would become one of the biggest Apple Watch upgrades in years. The fingerprint sensor could potentially be built directly into the digital crown or the action button, allowing users to unlock secure apps, approve Apple Pay purchases, access passwords, and verify identity instantly with a simple touch. Right now, Apple Watch security mainly depends on passcodes and wrist detection, but Touch ID would make the experience dramatically faster and more secure. Imagine paying for groceries, unlocking smart home systems, or accessing sensitive information directly from your wrist without typing tiny passcodes on a small screen. It would feel incredibly futuristic while also pushing the Apple Watch closer toward becoming a true standalone device. And that seems to be Apple's long-term vision. The Ultra 4 is rumored to become more independent than ever before thanks to upgraded connectivity, smarter onboard processing, and improved satellite communication features. Users may finally feel comfortable leaving their iPhone at home during workouts, hikes, or short trips while still staying connected. You could potentially navigate trails, send messages, track fitness data, use Apple Pay, and even access emergency SOS entirely from your wrist. Apple clearly wants the Ultra lineup to evolve beyond being just an iPhone accessory and become a fully capable wearable computer on its own. As for pricing, the good news is that Apple may keep the standard Apple Watch Ultra 4 starting price around the familiar $799 mark despite all these upgrades. However, there are rumors about a premium display version that could potentially cost closer to $899. In terms of release date, Apple is expected to unveil the watch during its traditional September 2026 hardware event alongside the next generation of iPhones and other major products. If these leaks become reality, the Apple Watch Ultra 4 could easily become the most complete smartwatch Apple has ever made. A thinner design, longer battery life, a larger display, smarter health tracking, possible Touch ID integration, and greater independence from the iPhone all combine to create something that feels genuinely next generation. This may finally be the smartwatch that delivers everything Ultra users have wanted from the very beginning.